Nazis to Tokyo.
So had that message, that coded message, not been intercepted here, what difference would it have made in history?
It would have meant a lot more people would have been killed.
Vintill's influence on history didn't end there.
I realized that it was a very important mission in that we were on the cutting edge.
Mike Washbill was stationed here during the Cold War.
In the intelligence environment, you're collecting intelligence continuously. You want to know what the enemy has, where they are, what they're doing, how they operate, and you do that all the time.
He worked to repair intelligence equipment used to detect and collect enemy signals.
And most people are amazed when they find out what was happening here and how it was done.
As someone who served here, what is it like for you to see what this place has become?
It's different to see the barracks and facilities that I lived in and what they've become. They're really sort of abandoned there. But looking at these facilities that were used as maintenance and development warehouses or the research and development labs now being used for commercial purposes, it's interesting.
Interesting because pinups that graced wartime aircraft back in the day are now featured on wine bottles. Wine club membership is entered into with a challenge coin. And Vintill's signature wine has a secret grape mixture or code they won't reveal. It's named after the encryption machine, Enigma.
It's amazing how many people come here and say, you know, 40 years ago, I would like to tell you what I did here.
What is that like for you?
It's great because I asked them, what did you do 40 years ago? And they go, did I say I was here 40 years ago? I said, if you were here, could you talk about it? No, but I'll have a glass of Chardonnay, please.
And if you think this is just about the past, Mike has one more lesson.
The cell phone in your pocket contains 4 different families of Cold War military technology. Nobody realizes where it came from, how it got there, but it's a fascinating evolution.
So, in the same room where codes were once sniffed out, you can now enjoy the aroma of a glass of wine. I think we can all drink to that.
So fascinating. There's so much more to this story on our website. You'll see more artifacts from the Cold War Museum, and you can read more about Helen Weiss, the first person in the U.S. to hear the Japanese message of surrender during World War II.
Now, your WUSA 9 weather forecast, sponsored by Cox.
Okay, we widen the radar out here. There's a ton of moisture still all the way back into the deep south, so we're not going to clear out anytime soon, but we're on the warm side of the storm, which means rain and not snow. So, last couple of hours, rain's kind of filled in across most of the metro area. It's not that crazy heavy, but it's going to be a real tough commute, kind of a miserable morning at the bus stop with the kids. Some rain in Haymarket, heavier rain in Manassas where the darker green is, and heavier rain also between Chantilly and also Sterling. So here's the deal. Temperature-wise, we're in the 40s right now. The good news is temps really don't go down much. In fact, they kind of rise a little bit. So won't be as miserable tomorrow morning. Low 50s downtown to start and into the mid to upper 50s by 3 o'clock. And I really think after we get through noon, except for a shower, we'll have a dry but mostly cloudy afternoon. At least it will be warmer with highs in the mid to upper 50s. That's not so bad. So impacts for the yellow weather alert. Wet morning commute, that's high, no doubt about that. Flooding, very low. Power outages, low. Low visibility, still on the low side. A little bit of fog out there now. Should not be a huge problem in the morning. All right, what about rainfall the next 48 hours? Anywhere from 1/3 of an inch to an inch. I think the model that has the 3/4 inch, I think, is the winner. So we're not talking about flooding. We're talking about a prolonged period of on and off rain and showers. So we're probably not done with the yellow weather alerts. So yellow weather alert tomorrow for rain and showers, but the good news mainly in the morning. And then chilly with more showers Wednesday, mainly in the afternoon, highs in the 40s. But then boom, we're back in the 60s Thursday with primarily morning showers. Could be a pretty nice Thursday afternoon, maybe even a little bit of sun in the afternoon. But tomorrow morning, upper 40s, low 50s. At 6 a.m. we have rain. By 9 o'clock, it gets even steadier. See the darker green, temperatures in the low 50s. But the good news, by lunchtime, heaviest activity now into southern Maryland across the bay. A leftover shower, but not that much. And then by evening, temperatures in the low to mid 50s, but generally dry in the afternoon and evening. So yellow weather alert tomorrow, mainly morning rain, 59. Cooler on Wednesday. We'll monitor for an evening event. And then look at this, mid 60s, the morning showers on Thursday. Valentine's Day, a reality check. Only in the upper 30s, cold but sunny. Cold.